Welcome back!
Yeah. We're gonna do maybe one last, maybe two. I don't know how long this will be. Because I want to try just turning around and leaving. So we're gonna see what happens if you do that. I think this is the right one.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yep.
And you're here to...
Yep.
Just walk away.
Just turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I don't care.
Okay, quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Should we just go with the silent treatment?
Yeah, go with.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
We just started recording.
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 Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
What?
Convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Walk away.
Turn around again and leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
But should we say the blackmailing one?
Yep.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
That's what the blackmail would say.
Fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
I swear, if we get to the
Oh, you know that. You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go in the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. Yep.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
I don't care.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
There's a lot of cabins.
Is this the different
In every
dimensions?
direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Oh.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh no.
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Yeah, actually.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Oh. The stranger.
You're on a path. You're here to...
Yep. Getting déjà vu. Okay, no, you aren't kidding. Wait. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Because, yeah, she ended the world. Well, something happened. Someone ended the world. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. What? Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin. Yeah, there's walls now. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now, or I'm definitely going to slay that princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Silently proceed to the cabin. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods. Forever. Stay in the woods. Forever. Should we do that?
Yeah, just do that.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
So I'm not allowed. Lie. Yep, okay, head into the cabin. Definitely.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
So,
It's very.
Oh, before you go any further.
it,
She will lie.
She
We're
will-
stuck going in there. Maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Should have had a ladder.
Ignore him.
Yeah.
He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
so I actually have to go into the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong.
Oh.
A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table. It's
Yep.
The blade is your implement.
Yep.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
There's different kinds of princesses.
Can we actually throw the knife through the window though? That's the
You can't
big
just
question.
say that. But when everything here is so wrong.
I hope
Listen
so.
to me.
It would be funny.
My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
That voice sounds like you.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine.
What is happening here?
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Yeah, we know. Approach the mirror, take the blade, enter the basement.
Do we really
So-
need a knife, you know?
What did he say?
Do we really need a knife?
Yeah, do we need a knife? I don't think so.
I mean, they didn't let us stay outside, so why should we need a knife?
Enter the basement. Well, to be fair, we now know that she ended the world because we didn't kill her
Yeah.
last time, and so everything ended. But yeah, let's just go.
What's the worst
The
that
door to the
oh,
basement creaks
happened?
open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
I can't begin to imagine where she could be.
Her voice, A disquieting collage of tone and personality drags up the stairs.
Which one?
Imagining going shopping for food and then need to carry all the groceries.
No. Oh god.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Oh.
No, thank you.
Can we turn around? I don't care about the walls.
Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
And that's the important part. Oh. Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center staircase, take the soft stairs to the right.
Let's take the soft ones.
That's the soft ones.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
It's like when the alarm rings in the morning. This is what my bed does.
Apparently there is a thing such as too soft.
It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Oh.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Oh. Whoa.
Why is it so dark?
Because it's dark. It's dark out, it's dark in here. Maybe there's no light in here. I am not okay.
What's the...
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
That's a good question.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
Why does it look like her eyes are dancing?
The right one is trying to wave at us.
She's just like, hello. She's like, I can't wave with my hands, so I'm doing it with my eyes.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
It's also dark in here, so... I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Oh, I think we asked that one time. And she just like, I'm Princess!
Yeah.
Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For
That
all
would
I...
be interesting to know, actually.
Yeah, I'm just gonna For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. So, do you know what happened to me?
I don't know what happened to you.
Oh.
But you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we?
Oh.
There's no way out. And barely a way in.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that?
Also,
can
if
do
we
that.
keep asking her questions, she will flip out again.
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before?
I've been here many times, and it's not supposed to look like this.
Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
I feel like we've seen a lot of things we aren't supposed to see. So I don't think there's much left of us to
We have
not
no
see.
memory of dying. He's just telling us that we died.
Yeah.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
No.
Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Yes.
Yes.
There's more of you now.
Let's go with that.
Do you need help? Not
Oh.
that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Oh.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start?
It.
We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
But how could I? There's 3 of them now. 3 against 1. That doesn't work.
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Oh, we don't get.
It could be more.
For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're here? Let's see.
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it. Oh, don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Okay.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
If I let you out of here, what are you going to do?
Are you looking for the truth? Or are you looking for the right answer? What do you want me to say? That I'd be a good person? I'm a prisoner here, and whether or not you shoved me down here, you're practically my captor at this point. Anything I'd say is tainted by that. Besides, you already know what I'm going to do. If you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse. This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
What?
Oh,
I can't.
we're doing everything.
I can't. I'm getting you out of here, trying to free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement, retrieve the blade. I can't choose anything.
We're doing everything at the same time.
Okay. Is it because is there multiple of us now too, or is
Oh,
what?
maybe.
I can't scroll. Okay.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Okay.
That's an overachiever.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't...
Oh.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Oh.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
What?
falls apart. I think he's gone.
Oh.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Oh.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Okay.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
God, so many voices.
So much happening.
So much happening.
We should help her. I think we did this.
How? How can we help her?
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Oh.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. Say nothing. Oh.
I don't think you're supposed to be fixed.
Maybe.
Or is that me?
No.
Oh. Huh.
I think when everything is possible, nothing is. I don't think we had I think whatever we said, the arms would have. But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone, memory returns.
She's gone. Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah. It's going to be okay. Trust me, we've been here. Okay, approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. Yeah, don't look at it.
Yeah. Glazing.
A little poke.
A little touch. Oh! You're withered. Oh.
Oh.
So we're just gonna get worse and worse. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. You like your new outfit?
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you. Yeah. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind? What do you want me to bring next time? How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I don't want to go back anymore. I just want to stay here forever if I have to. I'm ready to go back. We know we can't destroy our brother.
Should we just go with the walking one? I'm ready to go back.
But I want to know... Where was it?
Doesn't that make you worse?
Let's see.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or another on the matter. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. Remain silent. Oh.
What would happen if we chose the first one?
It makes me like you more. Let's see.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
She says that we decided to let the world end 2 times.
Yeah. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Yeah. Bring the stranger to her. Okay.
You're on a path.
Yeah.
So we won't do more on this because there will be so much to do, and
Well, if you want to see more, you can play the game.
just play the game. I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna see how many versions I can get to her. So I'm gonna do this myself. But this was a really good game. I really love this.
It was good.
It's very interesting how at first I remember we were just like, when we died, we're like, oh, so we just start over, and they were like, wait, we've been here. When our character was like, wait, we've been here before, we were like, what?
Imagine if we had just stopped the game then.
Yeah, we were like, oh, we died. Oh, well.
What a short game.
97 achievements for what? No, this was a really good game, really cool.
Very, very, very charming.
Yeah. But that is it for this one.
Also, good voice acting.
Very good voice acting. But yeah, see you in the next game we play.
Bye!
Bye.